Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here and even if you're old, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. It's the only way to get our videos seen on YouTube, so thumbs up are really important, so if you could do that for me, it would be greatly appreciated, and it's free, so it doesn't cost you anything. So have you heard everything that's going on? Sri Lanka has completely collapsed. I will put some videos down below where you can see that. And did you know that Mr. Bill, the Gates of Hell, has like a grocery store that specializes, I guess, basically sells plant-based foods? And one of those in the Netherlands just caught on fire in the middle of the night. People in the Netherlands have said if they have to have civil you-know-what, that they will do so, and I will put links down below to all of these story statements, and there's somebody on Twitter you can follow. I don't think you have to have a Twitter account to see some of these stories, but I'm not quite sure. There's a lot of news places on Twitter. You won't find most of this in the mainstream media, so there's that. What else has happened? We had 3 instances in Oklahoma with natural gas and a petroleum product, and it's kind of looking like sabotage, and nobody's talking about that. And for those that don't know, Oklahoma's power, 2/3 of it is run from natural gas, so we'll see what happens there. I'm getting a little more concerned about winter than I am summer. I can handle the heat better than I can handle cold, and we've had abnormally cold winters. So, I don't know. Some fishy stuff going on. If you're interested in seeing that, I'm kind of curious as to what our politicians would do if they saw the amount of people rushing their residents, like what happened in Sri Lanka. That was just insane. And I kind of think Turkey might be the next to collapse in the same manner. I think it's just going to be a domino effect across the world. That's just my personal opinion. We'll see what happens. Hopefully not, but there's that. So I have a bit of a haul today. Just some random items that I wanted to make sure either I replaced, had extra of, or thought would be useful. And that's just from things that have happened, or I've gone to use something, I've not had it, or pieces have been missing, things like that. So you might want to go through all of your items, even if they're not prepping items and things that you use for like summer stuff. Like we have an air pump, but we didn't have the attachments. I think they got left in my car when we got rid of the car. It got tornadoed. You know, the pieces that go into fill balls and tires and you know, air mattresses or pool toys or what have you. All those pieces were gone. So I got these for $4 on Amazon, and they fit my little machine, so all of that is replaced. You can actually still find the things you need for pretty cheap. So if you have an air pump, you might want to get some extra pieces for it. You might need to blow up an air mattress if everybody has to stay in one room, or the living room by the fireplace in the winter or something like that. You know, have a room for your cool and your warm. We have one room that if power goes out in the summer, it will be the cool room, and if it goes out in the winter, it will be the warm room. I got an extra set of ferro rod to start fire just in case, but I have a lot of lighters, rechargeable lighters, Zippos, Bics, all that, matches, so several ways of starting fire. I got these emergency light bulbs. You put them in your lamps. They're rechargeable, so they will charge up while they are in the lamp, and then if the power goes off, the light bulb will continue to work. And these I went to that coupon section that I've told you all about at the top of the main page on Amazon, and I got $5 off of this, so it was $25 for the set. I'm trying to open it. Those little tabs get me every time. So this is what they are, and I think there's some hooks in there that you can screw on here as well and then hang them like that. So if you have your hooks, you can place those like next to a bed or another room. Yeah, there's some extra pieces in here, and you just screw that on to the bottom of the light bulb, and then you can hang them that way from the hook. So you have different ways that you can use these, and these come with 6 light bulbs. So look for those coupons in the Amazon section. I think I did tell you that I had problems with my foot, so I got a brace, and this is for your ankle and your foot. For me, it was the top of the foot, and if I put pressure on it, it felt better. It was kind of the reverse of like you hurting from your hip down. It was hurting from the top of my foot up. So I got a brace. You may want to get braces just for sprained ankles, things like that. So I would recommend having some braces. We also have slings that we've kept from when my husband has had surgery on his shoulder and things like that. Keep all your medical supplies, even when you're finished with treatment, surgery, whatever. Keep your stuff. I have so much just from that. I got a package of kitchen washcloths just to put back. I got another package of the Gauze Rolls. You get 24 rolls for cheaper than what you can get at the dollar store at $1 a piece. So I would recommend getting these. These were 15. Because even the hospitals don't have medical supplies. I got my dog's Advantix. I stay ahead on this. This is a 3-month supply for the big dogs and a 3-month supply for the littles, and this will be put back for next year. I do not use it in the winter because there are no problems with fleas and ticks in the winter. Plus it gives them a break from the flea treatments, because when we were using Frontline, we had used it for so many years that it actually quit working. So we quit using the products. Even Heart Guard for heartworms, you don't need to use that in the winter. So what you buy in the winter, stash that back and you'll be supplied in the summer. And I always stay ahead. I have plenty to keep me going if something happens and we cannot get that. So that's 6 months right there of that. These are the Cool Towel, also in the coupon section on Amazon, and when it's really hot you just wet it and put it around your neck, and they had really high reviews from people, even skeptics. It tells you how to activate it, run it underwater, wring it out, put it around your neck or what have you, and it keeps you cool, and everyone said they were amazing. Marathon runners, everything used these. So this is a pack of 3. And then I got some more scissors. Got 3 pair for $7.99. And I also purchased a sharpener that I can sharpen my scissors, my garden tools, you know, your snippers, your loppers, your cutters, things like that. So get a sharpener, have extra scissors around, because somebody's always gonna lose some scissors, you won't be able to find them or something like that. And then on to, I think the rest are some food products. So I got another bottle. I have packages for large batch canning, but these are handy for small batch canning. I have the bread and butter, and I have the kosher deal, and you only use a 1/4 cup of it, and they now have added the pickle crisp to it, so that keeps your pickles crunchy. So I have the bread and butter and the dill, because my cucumbers are coming in, but they're coming in, you know, willy-nilly. There's a ton of them out there, they're just not always the same size for making pickles. But here are some of my kosher deals. Here's some of my bread and butters. Then back here I have a ton of Blackberry Jam. I don't know if you can see it in this light, everything looks different. I noticed my bacon looked black, but it's not black. So the Blackberry Jam. I have the blackberry syrup. I have blackberry jelly. So if you guys have any ideas for blackberries, because they are blooming again, so I'm going to get another batch, and I don't need any more syrup, jam, or jelly. I got another can. These are very hard to find, so when I do find them, I get the whole green chilies, because these make really good chili rellenos. I got a can of corned beef, and this has a dent in it, so I will be making an SHTF meal with that tomorrow to use it up. I got a can of crab meat. I got my Dijon mustard. Don't use it a lot, but if I do a ham or something like that, I mix it with honey, rub that all over the ham, then put brown sugar. It's yum-alicious. It's very good for salad dressings. And then I got the Heinz mustards. No, we have French's, Heinz, and the No Name brand. I got some strawberry jam, organic. I got some Jif creamy. I got 2 cans of this roasted garlic tuna fish. The other one was dill and lemon, I believe. I got a 4-pack of the French style green beans, because that's what I like to use in my green bean casserole. I got a 9 pouches of blueberry mix. I got this on Amazon. It was $8 and change on Subscribe and Save. It's $1 a package. So, and this is Betty Crocker, and that'll make a good breakfast. And then I got this hot roll mix. You can make cinnamon rolls, pizza crust, all kinds of stuff, dinner rolls with this mix. So very handy to have on hand. And I hear that there's a cinnamon roll shortage. Also, if you don't have garbanzo beans, if you see my videos, I've got dry, I've got canned. If you like hummus, falafel, anything like that, you need to stock up on chickpeas because there is a shortage. Also, in the coupon section on Amazon, I got the Ritz cheese crispers. I tried these not long ago, really like them. So you can get these on sale as well on Amazon through the coupon section. You clip the coupon and then you add it to your cart, and it will remove it when you go to checkout. So, and I've got more in the refrigerator, but starting to get some okra. Been picking the cucumbers like crazy. There's a ton more out there. They'll be ready tomorrow. I have to check every day or they will get ginormous really quick. This is my I grew some balls. It's 2 tomatoes that fused at the stem. So that's my first tomato, ripe tomatoes from the tomato plant. So things are coming in. The blackberries came in like crazy. Got okra coming in. I've got green beans coming in, even though that they've gotten, the leaves anyways have gotten really burnt, but the beans are coming in. I planted 10 of, I think it was butternut, but it might be acorn squash. I planted 10 seeds, only one germinated, so I'm going to get some more squash planted. It's really hot, so I don't know if that has to do with it, but I do know people have had trouble with germination. And then I will be, and I would recommend if you're growing a garden, especially in this heat, save your seeds from what you're growing. Like have 1 or 2 cucumbers, you want them to grow really big, turn yellow, and then harvest those seeds for next year. And if you're having the excessive heat, you'll create a breed of that vegetable that will do well in the climates that we're doing. So harvest your seeds from your items. Like I only had a few peas, but I'm just growing those for the seed, and then next year hopefully it won't be so hot and I can get some actual peas. And then the green beans at the end of the year, when you only have a few, let them dry out on the vines, harvest those green beans just for the seeds. The same with your squashes, harvest those. And then I harvested my own eggplant seeds, so these are all dry, and I will package them up, and they will be I will label all my envelopes as the 100-degree and then whatever that vegetable is. So for the hot summers, hopefully I create veggies that can handle the heat, and they'll acclimate in time, and that's how you do that. So I think that is everything. I showed you my pickles, my jam, my syrup, and everything else. So my neighbor, his dog passed away, and I keep finding doggy treats and stuff in a bag hanging on my side of the fence. So these were all there this morning. So I'm going to have to make him some muffins or cupcakes or something as a thank you. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to put all this away and get back to my small batch canning. And I have a 12-pack of tomato sauce and a number 10 can of tomato sauce. I think I'm going to do some tomato soup and some marinara. So that'll be a recan project coming up. And the potato projects are coming up next, I believe. So I'm trying to get stuff. I have to deal with my stuff from the garden first. And what I do with the okra is I coat it. I cut them into